Solar markets are rising, the demand is tremendously. Solar modules, inverters, solar batteries. Who can deliver makes the race. What challenges the wholesalers face, this is what we learn now. I'm here at the booth of Suntastic.Solar with Klaus Burgstaller, who's CEO for Germany. Thank you for the invitation. It's the first time for you on the Intersolar. So how is it going for you here at this place?
Thank you so much for the introduction and thank you so much for meeting you. It's terrific. I mean, people are seeking us out. And as you can see from the booth outside, I mean, it's a lot of traffic. People like to talk to us. We've got Suntastic.Solar has a terrific customer base in Austria, and that slowly transfers also to Germany. And I'm just building up my team, and the first steps are being made, and the progress is looking good.
Yeah, the progress is really looking very good for the next years. You're Austria-based, and Austria is famous, has a good reputation in our branch. So how do you secure the supply chain? Because everything is getting bigger and bigger and more.
We're expanding all our services, right? I mean, we have in Austria, coming from Austria, we have a huge customer base that do kind of a regular forecasting also with us. And so we go back also to our key suppliers, A brands mostly, and also try to transfer that forecast and add a bit on to cover our growth. And last year was very difficult for everybody, I guess, because it was just a rush everywhere. But nowadays it's getting more calm and more organized, and we have added so many people also to our organization that have a good brain and good methodics to do all that kind of forecasting and help us on the logistics chain, and good suppliers as well.
Yeah. So you need a structure behind the growth.
Absolutely,
yeah. And it's not only the amount of goods, yeah, it's the quality too. How do you ensure highest quality level? Because that's typical Austrian.
Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right. Well, Suntastic, what we do there is we have like 35 technically minded people who do the planning and for the PV plants. That is number one, and they all have a super technical background. They come with an electronics studies and bachelor background and all that kind of stuff. And those people really know their works and their business. And on top of that, we have a laboratory in Austria. We have a huge base in Austria where our 200 people are being based. And we have our laboratory there. And we check every new suppliers on bits and pieces. So how it does work. We install that stuff ourselves. Take a look at the application on everything, basically, on all the parts. We do a thoroughly testing before we start new suppliers.
Uh-huh. And your customers are the installers, yeah? And we learn now that new installation companies are entering the market, coming from electricians or the roofers, for instance. Do you help them entering the solar market?
Absolutely, and very good that you say that. Suntastic.Solar has, as I said before, 35 people in the planning department. And we do roughly 1,500 plannings per month for the newcomers.
That is a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
We are being proud of that. Really.
You have to. We can be proud of that.
And that helps a lot the newcomers, but also the old hands that know their stuff, because we make them quicker. Yeah. Essentially, I mean, where's the bottleneck of the installer? Is the manpower.
Yeah, of course.
The more manpower I can spend on installing the stuff and getting the stuff, the PV plants sold and installed to the end user, and save my own time in the planning maybe.
Yeah, of course.
And that is a factor.
Time is cash.
Time is cash.
And a lot of time is spent in the after-sales problems. So do you offer a special service concerning after-sales, warranty discussions, maybe financing?
Absolutely. So we first of all, we transfer obviously the supplier's warranties to our customers as well. But if our partners have issues, we are the first level support basically, right? And we help them. There is a defective module, so we exchange that and we sort it out with the suppliers. And the same for inverters and for batteries and.
Okay, so the installer gets a whole package, not only the components, but maybe the financing, help in the financing too, in the planning too, and the after-sales service.
Absolutely. That is exactly also the success story of Suntastic. We are the wholesalers with Austrian charm. That's number one, but with additional services, like the planning, like the mounting even, and like the services and the support. That the technical expertise, this is what we are proud of.
Thank you very much for this inspiring talk. I wish you good business here
Thank you
Munich
so much.
at the fair, and good entering into German.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you very much.